the difference between boxing and Wing Chun is not simply boxing works and Wing Chun does not. Both are awesome fighting style, okay? And today we're gonna look at it from a science perspective. What is the major difference? And you know, these are both awesome art and they very different. So I just want to bring in some of the points and you feel free to fill me in, right? Put some input in the comment sections because you know, I always enjoy you guys with them. So let's go. If you look at boxing, it's just a simple art, right? Just couple punches and most of it's footwork. And then, you know, it's pure striking art with rotation as the base, at the engines. So when you look at the rotation striking art, the pros of it is if you get hit, you die because the rotation gonna increase the powers like this, right? But the cons of it is right after you throw the punch, that's the golden moment for the opponent to counter because every time you throw the attack, there's a gap in between. So it's hard to fill that gap. That's why boxer has incredible footwork so that they can use that footwork to manipulate the fight, right? To fill in the gap. However, having gap is just the nature of the striking art. Wing Chun on the other hand, if you look at Wing Chun specifically, a lot of people think of Wing Chun as like a striking art as well because, you know, like Wing Chun come in, they do chain punch and that's it, right? I have a different approach. In my opinion, Wing Chun is like a wrestling X striking. In fact, it used punching to grappling. Does that even make sense? Because, okay, just hear me out. When you look at Wing Chun, right, they always seek hand contact, right? So that they can use a lot of trapping hand, use jizao to control the opponents, right? Well, if you look at grappling, the idea is the same. You also use techniques to control the opponents, right? So it's basically like a grappling style, but just use punches. The pro of grappling nature is you don't have gap, but then you pay with the powers. For boxing, the power is awesome, it's incredible. But for Wing Chun, power is really weak. That's why they chain punch, right? The idea is, okay, one punch doesn't work and you punch another 10 times to the guy's head, right? So the mentality is very different. So when you compare boxing and Wing Chun, it's like you compare apple to orange because one is striking, one is hybrid of grappling and striking, right? And the rank, the effective rank is also different. Boxing enjoy long range fightings, right? When they come close, well, this is just my opinion, don't get so offended, just put in input, right? But in my opinion, when they come very close, especially when they face a grappler, for example, they're at the disadvantage, right? And Wing Chun, on the other hand, the effective range is closer. So that's why when you see a Wing Chun guy versus a boxer, for example, right, they always get messed up before they even use any of their Wing Chun. Because the effective range is much longer. So the Wing Chun guy cannot step in the ideal range that they can use all of the jizao, right? And then they got jab, and then they're on the ground, right? And this is just my perspective. For sure, I know that you're gonna have Kuen's perspective as well, which I really enjoy, you know, discuss. In fact, I feel like if those two can come together, it's gonna be incredible. Because imagine, right? If you can fight in the long range and then when the guy approached you, you can use also like trapping hand, right? You can control the effective range because now your effective range cover way more, right? You don't just fight long or you don't just fight short. You fight in every effective range, right? Which I think make you more well-rounded. So I believe boxing and Wing Chun go very well together. So any of you guys do both boxing and Wing Chun, just share your comment below. I would love to discuss with you about that. And that's it for today's guide. I hope you enjoy it. If you want me to make a part 2 or if you want me to like talk about any specific martial art, I would love to give you my 2 cents, right? Because you know, we here just to, you know, study a more martial art, right? Because in my opinion, every style is beautiful. Just like this, Choi Mu Talk, the house of integrated martial arts. So here, all martial art is awesome, okay? That's it for today's guide. I hope you enjoy it. Remember to hit like and the subscribe button as a way to support my channel. See you in the next episode.